Hello, this is Jennifer Hancock, and this is tip number 14. Bullying in schools can be stopped. We can and should be teaching kids how to overcome their fears. Bullying can be stopped if you know what to say and how to say it, and we need to teach kids what to say and how to say it and who to report it to, and we need to support them when they do. So the first question is what to say. Now, you and your child can come up with something that's specific. You can brainstorm a little bit to figure out something. But I teach my son and I teach people a very simple thing if it's teasing or if it's verbal in any way. And it's verbal insults is, 95% of verbal bullying is an insult. So how do you respond to an insult? You just look the bully in the eye, if you can, and you say, thank you very much for that information. It's very helpful. And you continue staring at them, daring them to respond to you again. And this really does work. And kids will say this is about the stupidest thing you could teach them, and they're shocked when it works so well. And practice this with your child. This is a really key thing. You need to have them practice where to look, how to hold themselves, and what to say and how to say it, because if they practice it, it'll come off their tongue when they're ready. You can't just say this and have them do it. You want them to practice it. I talked to a woman who's noticing bullying in the workplace. And, we talked about what the code of behavior is in this workplace. And one of the things that they say they care about is respect for their customers and for each other. And so what she's decided to say when she notices someone being rude is just to simply look at the offender and say respect in a very calm way to let the person know that, do better. We're working on this, because the reality is that good behavior is something we all have to work on. We all fail when we're stressed out. We all fail when we're nervous and scared. So being reminded to behave well is not a rude thing to do to other people. You can feel empowered to say, hey, respect, whatever it is you want to say. And, if someone's threatening you with violence or threatening your child with violence, what I taught my son to say is, if you do that, I will report you. And he is to say that in the same bored, calm tone of voice. Just, it's matter of fact. If you do that, I will report you. And if they do, he will. And that's the next thing, who to report it to. The nearest adult. If you're on the bus, it's the school bus driver or the bus aide. If you're in the classroom, it's the teacher. It's the nearest adult. And we need to be specific about this with kids, because they often think someone else is going to report it for them. And you need to make sure they know it's their responsibility to report what's going on. And if they don't feel comfortable, you need to report it. You need to model the reporting behavior you want them to do. So when my son comes to me and we talk about something, if it's serious enough, it's not just teasing that he can handle on his own, but it's something a little bit more serious that's involving other kids, let me report it to your teacher. Let me report it to the principal for you to support you, so that the school knows, I'm telling my son to do this. I expect them to support him when he does this. And that's my job as his parent, is to have his back, to make sure people are supporting him in his efforts to make sure people aren't bullying him. So again, bullying in school can be stopped. We can and should be teaching kids how to overcome their fears. And you do that by arming them with a plan, what to say, how to say it, who to report it to, and supporting them when they do. Thanks. By the way, I'm Jennifer Hancock. I'm the author of The Bully Vaccine. And if you have a child in school and you're struggling with how to get the school to help you help your child, and this is a problem that a lot of parents have when they go to the school, they don't get the help they need. I have a free course I offer on my website, and it's down below, thebullyvaccine.com. School bullying, and you'll see the free offer. There's a video lesson, there's documentation logs, there's a huge amount of information on what you need to know so that you can get the school mobilized on your child's behalf effectively. All right, so go to the link below, sign up for that, get that information, help yourself, help your child, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.